This is my last video of 2024. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. If you're new here, my name is Isabelle, and on this channel I share my journey to becoming a full-time artist. And boy, has 2024 been a journey. It's been filled with creative growth, new connections, some milestones, but also some challenges. So this video is as much about reflecting on my progress as it is thanking you for your support. You know, whether you joined at the very beginning of my channel 2 years ago or somewhere along the way, I am really grateful to have you here. So grab your favorite beverage, you know from me it's coffee, and let's review 2024 together. So first, let's talk about the fun stuff. There's been a few milestones and highlights on this channel this year. I'll start talking about YouTube a little bit, and then I'll talk about my art practice. So I posted 51 videos. I did miss 1 week. And out of those 51 videos, 2 of them went sort of viral. Like I had a video on being monetized. I got like 12,000 views, and a video on 5 tiny habits you can do to change your art practice that got, I think, 20-some thousand views. So actually it might be how you found my channel. Which brings me to the very important part of being on YouTube, and that's you. Like I said, I'm really grateful for you to be here, but I'm so really grateful for all the kind comments, the feedback, and just all the encouragements you've left me in the comments. It does make a difference, help me keep going. Because believe it or not, at some point this year, I was sort of considering quitting. Just not really, but I was getting close. So my first milestone as a YouTuber has been getting monetized. I got my first 1,000 subscribers, I think right around February. And I believe I was eligible for the AdSense program somewhere around March. And then I made my first $100, I think around the month of July. So it took a little while for the money to trickle in. It's still not a lot. I haven't made my second $100 yet. And part of it is because I don't put ads within my videos. I only have ads at the beginning and the end of my videos. And that's because I don't really like the interruptions of videos. I know some of you have told me you don't mind. This might change in 2025. I'm still thinking about that, but yeah. So another milestone as a YouTuber has been getting my first brand deal. Actually, getting brand deals is part of my strategy to support myself as a full-time artist. So being able to get that first brand deal, which was a gifted collaboration actually, really helped me to get my foot in the door of getting future brand deals. And the process went really well. I was a little bit, not scared, but something new I hadn't done before. So it was a little bit daunting, but it went really well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more deals in the future. So I've enjoyed sharing my journey through a lot of vlogs. I've taken you on many walks by Lake Michigan. Also spent a lot of time on my bike last summer, taking you around the city and parks. I've worked in a few coffee shops, and hours upon hours of drawing, which you've seen edited or in forms of time lapses, because otherwise, of course, my videos would be way too long. So let's talk about the highlights of my art practice. So while in 2023, I tried a bunch of media, I was still kind of looking for ways to find my style. In 2024, I spent the majority of my time working in graphite and really delve into that technique, which I've embraced fully and really enjoyed. I actually completed a sketchbook, which is another highlight of this year. I think it's my first sketchbook ever that I've completed fully. Well, I do have a couple pages left, but it's pretty good for me. I actually made a video last week. It's a tour of this little sketchbook, which is 95% graphite. There's a couple colored pencil drawings in here. So if you haven't watched it yet, I'll put a link in the description below. Now, working with graphite has taught me to be patient and still teaching me to be patient. Not that I'm not a patient person in general, but when it comes to art, you know, when you have an idea in your mind and I was just so eager to get it completed, sometimes I would rush through drawings, which there is a direct correlation between, you know, the speed at which I drew and the quality of the drawing I would end up with. So learning to slow down and really enjoy every stroke and taking my time really made a big difference in drawings, and I can really tell the difference between the times where I rushed and the times where I didn't. And through working with graphite, I also started developing a visual language. That's something I do want to talk about in 2025. For now, I'll say I feel like this year my own style and sort of a visual language have started to emerge, which I'm really happy about. This year I also experienced challenges, and I think the biggest one was getting burnt out. Like, it sort of hit me like I hit a wall around July. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to keep going. And actually it's been kind of a rough journey. The rest of the summer and fall was very up and down and up and down. Like, some weeks I felt less motivated, more tired, low energy, and other weeks I was fine. Parallel to that, the growth of my channel sort of stagnated during summer and most of fall, which was a little bit discouraging, I have to say, because when you spend so much time putting out a video every week, you know, you'd love to be able to grow the channel and, you know, be seen. Now there's a lot that goes into being seen on YouTube. Thumbnails, titles, hashtag, whatnot. Yeah, for a while it was a little bit of a struggle mentally to keep going, even though I wasn't seeing much growth. And I think I made a video on that. I was getting a lot of self-doubt, yeah. In fact, I've shared all of my struggles about my YouTube journey or the few creative blocks I've had this year. I've made videos along the way because I feel it's very important for me to keep my journey as real as possible. And yeah, because if you're inspired by what I'm doing, I think you also need to know that it's not always a fun time. It is most of the time, but there are struggles. So overall, 2024 was a pretty good year. I've made progress with my art practice that I'm very pleased with. Of course, like I said, there were challenging moments, but I'm very grateful again for your support. And in 2025, I'm looking forward to evolving even more creatively, artistically, and to develop my graphite practice and my visual language. I have a couple ideas in the back of my mind that I'll share next month. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, especially if you watched it till the end. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that stood out to you from my channel this year, or if you have a favorite moment that you might remember in particular. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're not already. I'm looking forward to producing more content in 2025, and I hope you'll come along for it. I hope you had a good 2024, and I'll see you next year in a new video. Bye!